Okay, so my videos are from my perspective. So if you enjoy my videos, if you listen to me, then, keep listening. You who's watching this, you are so full of emotions, love, also passion, creativity. And that's how you get through your struggles. Because every day is something new. Could be a couple things in a day that are not easy things, of course, right? But the thing with you is that you transform. You use emotions, your emotional intelligence, to come up out of this energy into this energy where your cup overfloweth. No drought. They're both the number 9 as well. We are in the year 2025, which equals 9. Next year will be a whole new year, a year with the number 1. So as we close this year out, you're realizing that you got you. You can handle what is around you because you know you carry everything that you need. And by that I mean also the things that you have received in life, such as friends, jobs. There is a reasoning for you to obtaining these things that you have. We have judgment. Everything works through God. Everything is His plan. And we are like His little minions, okay? We're here living the life, doing the things, and He's basically guiding us, giving us symbolic words through symbolism, giving us, since the Bible, it's symbolic. It symbolizes ways to live, right? So this judgment that's been called, is it number 20? You already know that it's going to be called, that it is always called. More in this judgment. Everyone experiences, like if you're listening, you've experienced poverty. You've experienced hardship, loss. But you know who rules the world. Divine. Only the divine. Within, when you think and create your reality, while you're thinking, that's where you're talking to God. When you're coming up with plans in your head saying, oh, this just happened and this is the way it is and it's always going to be like this, and not believing in anything better, then you're not going to see anything better. We have the world. Oh, that's right here. Which is right after judgment. So that's a wrap. That's a wrap for this year. And now you can sit there and you could feel how you feel. How do you feel? Do you feel like a piece of shit? Do you feel like you're a great person? Like, honestly, like, not with someone asking you, how do you feel? Like, ask yourself, You don't even have to say the words to yourself. You can just sit there and feel who you are as a person. Because when the world, this is a chapter closing. No more going back and fixing and changing things. You made your bed, and now you're laying in it. Shish. Yeah, the Hermit wanted to come out. Yeah, you're going within. You're going within to find out what the fuck I just said. You're like, what? What's she talking about? You'll find out. Because when you go within and you hear yourself, you're going to hear me. You're going to hear someone who's exactly on that same path as you. And how that person got out. You're going to hear that option. And like you guys like to say, we have free will. We have the freedom to choose. Well, sure. If you want your tomorrow to look like that, then yeah, do this. Okay? That's free will. Pray for my baby right now. He is not doing so well. Please pray for Snoop. Snoop needs mad healing. Please send him love and healing energy. I'll show you guys Snoop. That's Snoop-a-doop. And he needs all y'all's love and support. He really do. Because between all of us in this world, we can make extreme magic. And that's why they don't want us to co-create, be together. That's why they try to tear us apart, because all of us together can create such extreme magic. We could be like 50 million timelines ahead if we chose to, as a collective. It just is what it is. But we're getting there, you know. We're still gonna get there. We're getting there in our time, you know. Free will. Everyone has the freedom whether to, you know, stay in old paradigms or create a new one. It's up to you. I mean, if you like the paradigm you're in, you know, if you're like, this is great, like, I don't know what planet you're on, but I know there's someone somewhere who needs assistance. So time is of the essence, and there's really no time to talk about how life is great. There's no time. We're busy helping people. We're not sitting here saying, oh, life is great. Yeah. No, there's no time. There's no time to sit here and say, wow, life is great, because we have so much work to do. Not the kind of work where your boss says there's a deadline either, because there's not a deadline. This is life. Let me tell you right now, life is not going to Target and buying that shampoo. That's not life. We have Golden Palace, Temple. I'm going to read it from the book. There is always enough. I should probably read both sides. Okay. The Golden Palace represents good fortune, ambitions, fulfilled wealth, and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment. Like I said, oh, life is great, right? As perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Granted, receiving this card does not indicate material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards, but things come and go, and knowing your true value leads to even greater riches now. Share the wealth. Knowing your true value leads to greater riches. And that's what I wanted to say with this palace, is value. What do you value? It's not even a question. It's, what are you valuing? Because if it's really difficult for you to get through hardship, if you ignore hardship, if you put hardship onto other people, there's no peace within you, which I understand because we're not perfect. Even I myself, yes, have times where I feel like I do not have enough. So we go to the people that are supposed to be giving to us and we say, I'm not getting enough, you know? But that's not sharing the wealth, okay? Wealth is a different type of energy coming from this card. It's about spreading the knowledge. And for me, that's why I'm like, hey, like, I have an important mission. And I'm seeing that maybe where I'm at is not where I'm meant to stay. It's only for a blip in time, because my true purpose is literally doing this. Because this is where I feel I can be all of myself and not have to not say things because I don't want to lose my job, or, you know what I mean? Like, which my job is great. I love my jobs. It's fine. But it does cause turmoil. And some may say, well, that's life. That's a part of life. No. We create the reality. Like I said, we could be 50 timelines ahead and not live like this at all. There would be no, everything would be so abundant because everyone would know that everything is abundant, and there would not even be an ounce of lack. That's why some spiritual people go so far out as to talk about Pleiadians, Atlantis, when there was this time where magic occurred and was seen, felt, let alone just seen. Because sometimes now people don't see magic because it's not that strong. But in Atlantis, it was very strong. Now, the people who go as far to believe in that know what I'm talking about right now, about being plentiful of timelines ahead than we are now. And you wonder, well, what happened to, if that happened back then, why is it not like that now? That's my question. You know, like, what happened? Where did it start going in the other direction? Okay. Now, these things, some people might have an answer. I don't know the answer right now. But as we can get into the intuitive cards, I can find out. Dragon's Lair, maybe that's the answer. Let's read Dragon's Lair. All right, you have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know. Oh, it says you're always protected and divinely guided, which is what I said. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. The path you're on is one that will challenge you to the core. That said, peril is also exciting and exhilarating. Like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing that you'll be changed forever. A life lived fully isn't lived only in safety. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours, but there is greater value in risk taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered. So there's our answer. Okay. In order to grow, there had to be challenge. Challenge occurred. Okay. And we keep growing. We're able to do more with our knowledge. And that's why, like I say, like, you know, the Egyptians and, like, you know, people question, like, how did they do it? Like, I think they just put in hard work. I think the things that we see now are definitely their spiritual guidance that they had, you know, and we have our own spiritual guidance as well. I think our timeline has been stalled plenty of times by what we are creating and putting out, as such as war, hate crime. That definitely takes us back. So that's why right now it feels like we're like in the 1920s. Like, what's going on? You know, but we're in 2025. So 100 years later, and there's still hate crime. Not as much, you know. I guess we've changed. As far as since when I've been born to now, yikes. A big yikes. Can we all just say yikes? I attest that to forces that want to halt things. Forces that don't want us to grow, which is real. There wasn't as many opposing forces probably back then, but it seems as if the opposite force is getting greater, okay? But as we all know, the good always wins. You can ask anyone, good always wins. So it's literally like up to you, like, what you're doing, if you catch my drift. Talisman. A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. Success in you as a person. Not success in getting a job and da 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 da. That comes with success in yourself. Realizing your potential, doing things to notice your potential, and boom, you got the job. It just is what it is. What else does this say? Once you learn your lessons, you've earned the right to your success. Lessons. Don't we love lessons? It's how we learn. That's why we have teachers like myself. I'm a teacher. Ooh, you okay? He's sleepy. Oh. Oh. He's telling them in his dreams, look. He's having a wicked dream. I had to break up a dog fight today, so that's why I was saying pray for Snoop. He got bit a couple times. He's dreaming now. Probably telling people to fuck off in his dream. But yeah. He's so cute. Strength. And Bone Collector. Let me read Bone Collector first, which is the card number 1, which is next year. You are whole and have everything you need within, because that's been the message over and over every time I open this book. It says you're abundant and you have everything you need. Wow. Wherever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a version of the truth that then sets up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with a situation similar to the original event. What we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable or expect to be criticized. The Bone Collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. And like what came out with that was also strength. So this card is telling you like, you got this. And then it's like, look, strength. And it literally says here, look, this, I'm reading Bone Collector, number 1. That's this card. But I'm going to show you this card as I'm reading from the first card. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you to reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack, and the Bone Collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible with awareness. The wounds of the past need not define you. The Bone Collector challenges you to see yourself as a whole being and not one who is perpetually trying to heal an old wound. You will repeat the past if you don't reclaim the things you believe you were that were lost. If you do what you did, you'll get what you got. Her warning is delivered with kindness, for she has deep love and respect for you. She will protect you. And that was another message that I was going to talk about, was protection. But, I mean, we could probably read this one too, 222. But we're already safe, guided, and protected in this world. The other card was talking about past woundings and hurt from childhood. We also have the number 144 that came out, and that's the chosen ones, the ones who decide, the ones who are still here watching this, the ones who decide to be better, because what they came from was, they know there's more to life than that. So they choose to reprogram their own mind to become a secure, abundant being, because maybe the past has shown otherwise, that you're not worthy, that you can't do anything. It's time to let go of that thought process and the things we were told and reprogram our mind, our emotions, our thoughts. That's where it starts. You're welcome. Spirit, is there anything else? You want me to give to them? Look, oh, I thought that said earth, faith. Let's see. Oh, yay, courage. Not strength and courage. I am stronger than fear and bigger than doubt. I am light and I will remain light. I trust in God and stand tall before the test of life. I grow and become wiser through every challenge. I am a being of new life. There you go. That's your message to step into 2026. I grow and become wiser through every challenge. See, some challenges makes people bitter, makes them even more like hateful. But then there's some of us where challenges help us to grow. Real. I said to my friend earlier, like, I'm really real. Like, if I know that where I'm at is not, I'm not like receiving the same energy I'm giving, like, I will go. I will know when it's time and I will be somewhere else. Inner work. God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing as I become aware of my weaknesses. I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts toward the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage, thus I get stronger. I love you guys. Peace. Namaste.